Dramatic music swells. February 1945. This is the untold story of the only all-black, all-female battalion deployed in World War II, a story that America tried to bury. The morale of American soldiers was plummeting. They were fighting and dying overseas, without hearing a word from home. The reason? A monumental crisis in military logistics. In a massive, cold warehouse in England sat a nightmare. 17 million pieces of undelivered mail, 3 years of backlog. The British had given up. American male soldiers had failed to clear it. The U.S. military made a desperate, unconventional choice: send 855 black women, the 6,888th Central Postal Directory Battalion, to do what everyone else couldn't. The stakes were massive. This was about more than sorting letters. It was about saving the morale of the entire fighting force. Major Charity Adams, a formidable leader at just 26 years old, was given an impossible task: clear that 3-year mail backlog. Her deadline: 6 months. The women arrived to chaos. The mail was water damaged, the addresses illegible. The warehouse was freezing, rat-infested, with broken windows. Military brass didn't believe they stood a chance. Who were these 855 women? They were teachers, postal workers, teenagers. They came from every corner of America, ready to serve. They had trained in the segregated South, facing hatred, spit on, and called names, treated as less than human by the very country they were volunteering to save. Major Adams gave them their marching orders. You represent every black woman in America. You will be excellent. They carried the weight of expectation, but also the fire of determination. The 6,888 got to work. They established new systems, working through the chaos with incredible efficiency. They operated 3 shifts, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Their output was staggering, processing 65,000 pieces of mail. When a white general ordered Major Adams to slow down, to not embarrass the men who failed before them, she stood her ground. "Over my dead body, sir. You will not stop us." They were told 6 months. The entire military establishment expected them to fail, or at best, barely meet the deadline. The 6,888 didn't take 6 months. They cleared the entire 3-year mail backlog in just 90 days. 90 days. It was a miracle of logistics and dedication. They reunited countless soldiers with crucial letters, news of births, deaths, and marriages. They saved morale, proved black women could outperform anyone, and fundamentally changed the war effort. The war ended. The other battalions received ticker tape parades and medals. What happened to the 6,888? They came home to silence. No parades, no medals, no recognition. They were erased from history. For 77 years, their records mysteriously disappeared, and history books ignored them. Finally, in 2022, the truth could no longer be denied. 6 surviving members, now in their 90s and 100s, received the Congressional Gold Medal. As 99-year-old Lena King said, "We always knew what we did, but it's nice the young people will finally know. America is finally acknowledging its forgotten heroes." 855 black women sorted 17 million pieces of mail, saved countless lives through sheer determination, changed military history, and America erased them. This is their story. Share it. Remember them. Because excellence has no color, and heroes should never be forgotten. The 6,888, America's Forgotten Army.